Hey guys, this here is my tool bag and this is something I carry every day. Biggest challenge of this is I have to carry two of these, otherwise one side would just feel very uncomfortable and it would hurt my back. So I have to carry two of these, and the other one is a little bit smaller than this. Sometimes what I do is take some tools out of here and put in that one, or I just carry other stuff in that one just to balance both of my sides of the body so my back doesn't start hurting. I also do wear a like a strap, and it has like a belt. That's where on that belt is where my counterpart for this is. This is a quick release system. This is from Tough Build, by the way. Pretty good stuff. I really love these pouches. They basically have this tab here. You just pull it and then it just comes out, and just push it right in with the other part that you put on your belt. They also have this Velcro system. You could loop your belt or something through this. Pretty easy. But I do find that it's more comfortable if it's away from your body a little bit, so I just use this method. And it's also easier because in the middle of my work, sometimes I just want to put these down if I'm doing something for some time, especially plumbing and stuff. I don't want to kneel down for a long period of time with these things on me. So I take these on and off all the time, so the quick release really helps. Back off to the pouch here. It has three main compartments there, and then a bunch of pockets outside, which really helps you just putting everything nice and organized. I did find the other ones not as versatile. I did find the other models not as versatile as this model here, because the other ones I have, they're like they don't really have good space to organize things. They're just open. But yeah, this is absolutely my favorite, and this I didn't actually find in Lowe's. I get these in Lowe's, by the way, no, not in Home Depot. I couldn't find this model at Lowe's, unfortunately, but I did find this with some guy on Facebook. So, it's pretty cool that he had this. I'm not sure if no Lowe's have it or just my Lowe's, but yeah, my Lowe's actually was out of any pouches, this entire system, like for a very long time. So I thought they were gone or something like that. So, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, we have a hook here. This basically is a strap for your tape. You could put your electrical tape or plumbing tape right on this thing. I don't really carry those with me, and I need them only sometimes, or they just stay in my other pouch. So this just stays like this. I took this off from my other pouch, but this one's still here. This is a Milwaukee 6 feet or 2 meter, tape, measuring tape. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty easy to use. There's also a lock here. You could just lock it and stuff like that. I've had this for a very long time, and I just use this all day. I don't really use the big ones. Don't really need it for anything, but this basically takes care of all my needs, really. You got to measure a window or something. It's a floor, whatever you got to do, day-to-day stuff. This is pretty much it. There's a little pocket here with Velcros on. This is where I keep my bits, loose bits, torque bits or Phillips head and flatheads and things like that. This here is pretty cool, actually, I should say. This is a Velcro pocket, so it's just open like that, right? So what you do is you could put whatever you want, make this the size of whatever you're trying to hold, and then you can just close it. And these Velcros are very strong, so I trust them, holding things. So, you could make this any size you want to hold anything you want. So that's pretty cool, very thoughtful of them to think about something like this, because, you never know what you need to carry and things like that. But this is a very nice thing to have, so you can customize it on your own. There are three hoops here. These hooks, I'm not really sure if you could see on the camera. I could only see from a little window there. So these hooks basically I just put what do you call those things, carabiners, and if I need to use it, I use it. If I don't need to use it, I don't use it. You know what I mean? So pretty cool stuff. And then this is my this pocket here. We got two big pockets here in the front, like this and this. So in this pocket here, I don't really keep this here because this is impractical, as you can see. I'm not even sure how I got this thing in there. Okay, we'll deal with that later, but this here is my favorite wire cutter, wire stripper. This, I actually have two of this. I don't know where the other one is. I think it's in the van, but this is the one that I damaged. I was working on some live wire, and this happens a lot to me, but yeah, I damaged some of those things here. So yeah, but this is definitely my favorite so far. Bending wires to just stripping very quickly. It's very small, as you can see, and it's very lightweight. So I carry this with me every single day. It takes care of all my needs, really. And I can't take my tester out. Wow, you see? I'm not sure what happened there, but that's not where I put it. I just put it right here, actually. But I guess that's also not accommodating now. But basically, this is my tester. This is also a flashlight. You know, there's a flashlight here, and then you can test things. You don't have to touch things that are hot, and you can actually test things very easily with this thing. I've had this forever, and this is the only one I carry, really. This is from Client Tools. You know, pretty good stuff. You know, I carry this every day. Even if I'm not doing electrical, you never know what you got to test and where. But this, I think, this, I put it like this, you know, just hanging out, easy to grab. I'm not sure why I clipped this in, maybe to secure it, because I was actually traveling, so I think I put it like that. But I usually just put it like this, you know, it's easy to grab in and out. That's what I, you know, really am, what I'm really looking for. There is a tape measure, you know, thing here, but I don't, you know, put that on, because if I'm going through with two of these pouches on my sides, I'm already, you know, taking up a lot of space, and if I'm going through like doorways and stuff, that's not gonna be good. So I try to, you know, keep this as thin as possible. This is my knife here. I keep losing my knives. I'm not sure what happens to them, but this knife here, basically it has a screwdriver too, and I really like that. I was trying to look for the Milwaukee version. I couldn't find it on my Home Depot, but this one is pretty good too. This is Client Tools from Lowe's. You know, Lowe's give you 5% off with their credit card, so that's where I started shopping nowadays. I don't really go to Home Depot anymore for some reason, but yeah. This is the knife. It's pretty nice. It's orange color, so it's hard to lose. And it's a very good quality knife, I would say. Very comparable to the Milwaukee ones. I would say even better, but it's just a little bit bigger, I think, than the Milwaukee ones. Unfortunately, there's no space to storage your blades, which I don't really need, but it's a good you know, little tool. And then this thing. So this, if you guys don't know what this is, I actually don't really keep it here. I only use this when I'm in New York City. In New York City, it's very common to use, you know, MC cables, which are the, you know, ones that has the metal casing on them. This is what you cut those casing with. This is just a tool for that. You just wind it like that. But yeah, this is what I use when I'm in New York City, and sometimes I do use this in upstate New York here, in Buffalo. But you know, this is something I have to carry religiously in New York City. There's also a little storage here for blades, but I've been using the same blade for like 3 years now, 2 years now, I think. There's a pen here. I'm not really sure what this is doing here, but it's good to carry a pen, but I don't really use it for anything. If I'm writing up contracts or whatever it is, it's always online. People just prefer it that way. So all my paperwork is done online. So, but I mean, you know, there's a pen. There's a pen. I think my marker really goes here. My ink is all whatever. Off to the big pockets here. There's a bunch of pockets here, which I, you know, put my screwdrivers in, you know, like if I'm working, I just put these here, so it's easy to grab. You know, I just leave it right here. This screwdriver, by the way, it came in a set of 3. As you can see, there's, you know, clear identification of, you know, what this screwdriver is. This is for electrical, you know, outlets and stuff. Most of the electrical stuff that you see, except for the, you know, faceplate, this is pretty much, you know, very standard for things like that. And you could get a lot of things done without stripping anything. Really like this screwdriver. It came in a set of 3, but I don't want to be carrying 3 different screwdrivers, so I don't carry the other 2. I carry this because I need this a lot. So I carry this, but you know, like I said, I was traveling with this pouch, so that's why they're, you know, cramped in the bigger boxes, so they don't fall off. But I usually just leave it like this, you know, outside, where I could easily grab it. But yeah, there's a scissor here, which I really used to not keep with me, but nowadays it just, you know, always hangs out with me in case I gotta cut something like a paper or something like that. But you don't really need this a lot, but sometimes, you know, I gotta cut packaging and things like that, so you know, this is here. Most of the time I just use my utility blade, so this is probably not gonna stay here. This is a screwdriver. I really like this. There's another version of this which I really liked, and somebody broke it because, you know, they were using it as a chisel and this thing broke. These are mostly for like electrical purposes, so they're not really, you know, supposed to see a lot of, you know, abuse. But yeah, this is like, you know, it's 2-sided, right? These bits, there's a lot of bits here. These are all 2-sided, right? So, you know, you've got a bunch of these here, and they can actually fit in a impact gun as well, which is crazy. So this acts as an extension and an impact rated, you know, screwdriver. So you just, you know, put this in, and then this is ratcheting. So, you know, pretty good stuff. I really like the other version, which is which has this long shaft, right? And then, you know, you can put whatever bits on it, and that was just more versatile. But this is okay too. I mean, I just use it, you know, I use it a lot. It's not bad at all. Then after my middle one, the middle one actually carries more of the heavier things, just, you know, good weight distribution. This one here is, you know, my plier here. This wrench, so this big wrench actually came in a set of 2. This one here, and there's another one here, and then later on I got a bigger version of this, the biggest one, because I don't know, I just wanted to have it, but it sits in my van. Unless I need it, I don't carry it. But these 2, you know, I actually just used to carry the smaller one, and you know, say I'm actually going to do something related to plumbing, that's when I would carry this. But for some reason I started carrying this nowadays, but probably leave that in the van. But this is something I carry every single day. Very versatile, and it's very small, so, you know, it doesn't really take a lot of space up or add a lot of weight. But this thing is, you know, I mean, it's not heavy, but, you know, when it's in the pouch and you're carrying it all day, it gets heavy. You know what I mean? Then this is my other wire stripper. This is actually a new one because I messed up the older one. Well, actually let somebody borrow it, and they messed up the whole thing. Like, it wouldn't actually, like, you know, when you try to close it, it wasn't closing. They really messed it up, actually. So yeah, this one is, you know, pretty brand new. I think I used it on like 2 jobs so far. But yeah, this is like a 6-in-1. It does pretty much the same thing as this one here, but the reason why I carry this is because, like, say if I'm trying to, like, you know, make a knockout or something like that, you know, this is very helpful making a, you know, knockout open. So yeah, I do use this, but I use this more, you know, just here and there, you know what I mean? This I started carrying because I don't want to be carrying around a hammer. This does more of, you know, my hammer work than anything else. I just carry, I just cut my wires with these, really, but this is just for, hammering things, This is pretty much my hammer. This is a lineman, plier. I've had this for a long time, and it's pretty good. Then I have this level here. This is one of my favorite level. This is from Milwaukee, and this is aluminum. It's not really that heavy, but it's heavier than the plastic ones. This thing got some really strong magnets. You stick it to anything and it'll stick. It got different bubbles for different angles, 90 degree, 45 degree, and 0 degrees. But yeah, it's pretty good. I just keep it with me, for whatever reason I need it for. It's pretty nice. Then I have this thing here, which I was actually trying to return this. Let me show you what the issue with that is. This is actually a Milwaukee screwdriver. It is really, really bad. It's terrible. If you're planning on buying one, don't buy it. You see how, I'm trying to hold this, but this is the bit, right? The bits are two-sided, just like the other screwdriver I showed you, but these are the smaller sizes. You can't really use these on anything, not even an impact gun, because you got to put this thing in the impact gun. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened. Maybe the magnet fell out or something, or maybe there isn't any magnet. It just, these things just fall out like this, it just like, whatever you do, it'll fall out. So unfortunately, I'm having to deal with this because I lost my flathead on the other screwdriver. So I use this as a flathead on this thing. So that's why I'm kind of dealing with this. Otherwise, I was just tossing in the garbage, really. It's really bad, but it was very expensive, as you can expect. This is an extension. I carry this all the time with a T25 bit always on it, just in case I got to use a T25. It's very common everywhere. I just use this. Otherwise, this just acts as an extension. So I have the same size of this extension on my impact gun, which basically goes on this clip or somewhere else. I actually try to keep it on my chest here, kind of balancing out the weight. But yeah, my impact gun also has this, so in case I gotta actually make like a longer connection, I use this with that, and tape it up so I don't lose these. But yeah, this is what that does. It just stays right here. And then this is the thing I was talking about, the screwdriver that looks like these ones, and my favorite one, really. This thing has multiple cutouts here, so you can adjust the depth of your, length of your screwdriver, and it comes with these little, bits, all types of bits, and these are all impact rated, so and snaps in very nicely, very nicely magnetic and everything. So you could use this thing on your impact gun or on anything. So this is kind of what I started carrying instead of that on my impact. So I carry this like very religiously. And yeah, another thing I wanted to show you guys is there's a pocket here. This is actually where I keep my Inkzol. It's a little tiny pocket here, and then there's a bigger pocket here. So I used to actually put my phone here, but I actually put my phone on the other pouch. That thing also has this pocket. But yeah, in case I'm just carrying this, I would just put my phone right here. So that's what this is. The reason why this is actually home right now inside the house is because I actually gotta do some plumbing, which just needs my wrench, but I might have needed 2 wrenches, and I might have needed some other stuff, so I just brought this. So this is like just like a go-to bag. I just carry this all day. Now when I came home, I didn't want to obviously dress up to be working and stuff. I just needed some stuff, so I just carried it like this, what I mean? Which is, I kind of do this all the time, if it's something simple or, it's a small job or something like that, I just carry this just like this. I don't even wear the thing or anything like that. But if I'm expected to be there for a while and I'm doing a bunch of other things, or working on a longer project, I just wear my vest, thing. What you call that? It's like a strap you put, and then there's a belt around you, and it just distributes the weight very nicely, and I think it's definitely really good for your back. I absolutely feel the difference from not wearing that and wearing it. But yeah, it also, what it does is, I think the belt is actually this brand. It's actually meant for this stuff. So what the belt does is it's pretty thick, and it's like it got foam and stuff, cushion and stuff like that. So it like takes these away from your body, so it's not hitting you all the time. It's just away, and it's easier to grab things because you don't have to bring your arms back in to you. It's just out there, you're just carrying it. It's just pretty easy stuff. Definitely makes your life a lot easier. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this video, guys. Let me know if you guys want to know anything else, if you guys want to see a tour of my van, because I actually put a lot of work into that too. But yeah, this is my everyday carry, or EDC pouch. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.